Okay, welcome back to AlphaNerd Plays. I'm Tony, this is Graham.
Hey Tony, how's it going?
Very well, mate, very well. We are playing today, as you can probably see from this wonderful opening screen, Bioshock Infinite, the third in the Bioshock series, although I don't think there are an awful lot of connecting tissue between this and the previous underwater Bioshocks. I've been playing for probably only a couple of hours, so I'm only scraping the very surface of this, but I'm absolutely loving it so far. Oh, now I should have done this before. This is
Just go slowly.
yes, I think we'll just skip through this. We should expand that out a little bit. There we go. There we go. Wonderful setup screens. We love these. Okay. We'll stick with medium for our purposes here. From what I'm playing on the higher difficulty level, and from what I've read, it's very rewarding when you do play it on the higher difficulty levels. The combat is a lot more intense.
Yep.
So basically, Bioshock Infinite is if you've played any of the previous Bioshocks, you know what you're in for. It's a pretty immersive third-person shooter. Some good sort of shooting mechanics, along with some their version of magic.
Are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Now you're playing as an agent, a former Pinkerton agent called Brooker DeWitt, and basically it's set in 1912, I believe. 1912.
You just sit there.
Lovely opening scene here. You're
Oh, you're actually moving. Okay, you actually got a bit of control.
It was a dark and stormy night.
No, but I do expect you to do all the.
So you've basically been hired to track down a girl, as any
Okay,
good
yep.
detective story starts.
Yep.
Although not in a nice sort of seedy noir office, you're in the back of a rowboat.
Robot.
It's longer. One goes into an experiment and no one...
Has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
We're never going to get there.
I appreciate it if you would assist.
Him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I.
I suppose he does, but there's no point.
Why not? Why not?
Because he doesn't row. Doesn't.
Nothing like a bit of bickering on the way to start a mission. So basically, we're going up to a lighthouse. The lighthouse will be our point of transport up to the air city, the floating city in the sky, called
Columbia.
yes, Columbia.
Eventually.
Yes, there we go. Moving up the ladder. They're eager to get rid of me, and I can't say I blame
Yeah.
them. There we go, and they're off on their merry way.
When will be returning?
With that chain gun.
Might give him some comfort.
At least that's something.
Somebody here?
I certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be struck.
There we go. Okay, so there's the boat shed. Nothing much in there. Some lovely waves. We'll get through this because really the real meat of this is the city in the sky, Columbia. So up here in the lighthouse, again, some lovely sort of lighting effects throughout the game. Once we do get to the city in the clouds, you really see.
Excuse me. It's DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
Now the great thing about this, and throughout the game, there are some very not so subtle religious undertones throughout this whole thing. So we will wash our sins away to, there we go, nice reflection of ourselves.
Good luck with that.
And a wonderful dry sense of humour
Yeah,
throughout the game as
yeah.
well.
Is anyone here? Hello?
No, nobody home.
Okay.
So again, as per older Bioshock games, find out a lot of information from messages and the environment. We'll keep heading upward, ever upward.
Oh, blood there.
Oh dear.
He's seen better days.
Shit.
Pick up some money.
There's some sort of. Does the money go towards upgrades of weapons or?
It does. There are automated machines where you buy weapons and upgrades and all manner of.
And do they seem useful or are they superfluous? Have you...
No, they're very good so far. Yeah. Again, I'm not that far in.
Yep.
But yeah, it's the way you'll now.
Wait a minute, that card.
Ring the key. So if we look there, the symbols. So we need to ring the scroll once, the key twice, and the blade twice. Okay. So here goes nothing.
One. You upset somebody.
Oh. As I say,
Excuse I.
if you're of a religious bent, it may not be the game for you.
The rain effects look really nice.
Isn't it lovely? Yeah.
On the building itself.
They really, man, it's a great sound as well. Now it seems like we have access.
We have access to something. Oh, lovely chair. Dentist chair.
Quite comfortable. It's
Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
all set. Seems quite cosy. Oh,
That's not so good.
oh dear.
Oh no.
2, 1.
A lovely touch there of the reflection in the glass as we head up to Columbia. And the design here is just absolutely breathtaking. There's everything you would imagine a city in the clouds could be. It's just gorgeous. We'll just soak up some of the visuals here for a moment.
Yep.
So we're trying to find a young girl called Elizabeth. There we go.
You've earned a trophy. Well done. You didn't do anything. You got a trophy for it. Yes.
It is one of the easiest trophies you'll earn on the PlayStation.
One of the ones that they list as not missed on any on those various sites that let you know how to do trophies. But
Exactly.
that's a little bit silly.
Exactly.
Oh, the music's gorgeous too so far.
Wonderfully atmospheric scenes coming up now. We've ascended to the heavens.
We'll send it up on Columbia. Okay.
And as in previous Bioshocks, it is the singular vision of one man who gathers the bright and the brilliant, the best, to the city with great ideals, but perhaps they don't quite. The best laid plans of Masterman, perhaps they don't quite come off in the way that they originally intended. Okay, and the prophet shall lead the people to a new Eden. Okay, so we're trying to find a way into the city. Now, one feature, which is quite nice, if you press the up key on the D-pad,
Oh, an arrow.
it will give you
an arrow.
a nice little representation of your
Where you should be heading.
of your
Okay.
goal. Yeah. Not imposing at all.
No.
Much depth. And there's a great amount of backstory here. Of course, we shouldn't, being a God-fearing man, we shouldn't take this, but...
No, we're not going very mean, so that's alright. That just looks... The water reflection's brilliant, isn't it?
It's
just
really gorgeous, yeah. Silver Eagles, fiddle case.
Gotta find the exit out of this place.
Gorgeous design.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven, friend. As close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Excuses to his sisters. Unless I want to get made.
Okay, let's head down now. There's a great moment coming up here, which...
Here, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through sacrifice and the giving of thanks, and by submerging ourselves sweet waters of baptism. And if the stars down our enemies and wounded, and not railed against the Sodom beneath us, it would have been enough. If the prophet had just railed against the Sodom beneath us, had not accepted the 3 golden gifts of the power.
Let's go in.
Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be washed clean before our prophet, our fathers, and our
Majesty, passage into the city.
Brother, the only Columbia is birth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Looking to pass through.
Now, the one thing I will say is, it's a little disconcerting. They haven't really spent the money on character models.
On character models, yes. I think I'm seeing double, triple, quadruple. In fact, I think they're all the same, except the guy closest has a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, maybe.
Yeah. Now, when I first encountered this, it felt like to me, and just tell me your thoughts, Graham, it feels like I'm being pressured into being baptised by a congregation of blonde Kevin Spaceys.
Yes, I can see he came to that conclusion, and I'm sure as much as it's... Oh, there's a woman there, that's something, it's a bit of a strange one.
He's an attractive man, but I tell you what, facing a chorus of Kevin Spaceys is quite
It's a
intimidating.
little bit, that is... Yes, that's a little weird.
All right, let's do the deed. Hallelujah.
Hey,
Let's get this over with.
you, in the name of our
Yeah. Righty. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me up now.
I don't know, brothers and sisters. This one doesn't look clean.
Hey, oh, you bastards.
Who's there?
And wipe away the
What do you want?
we had to wait right now.
A new pear shape, by the looks of it.
A bit of a flashback to why you're actually on this journey, and a striking contrast from the hell that is Earth to the beauty that is Columbia, the city in the clouds.
Priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning.
The great thing is here that the city of Columbia have basically deified the founding fathers of America. There's Benjamin Franklin,
Yes.
Father Franklin, Father Washington,
Yes.
Father
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yes.
I think, yes, they're our three main. Again, we'll move through a little quicker than we would normally, just to show off some of the city.
Our lungs with water, so they may better love the air.
Okay, yeah, I get that, I guess. It just looks stunning, doesn't it?
Some inspired
Vivid
game
colours
design.
and...
There we go, you can...
Oh, so you've got a health meter in the top left-hand corner there. There's a
hummingbird?
hummingbird.
Look at that.
That's just... Can you shoot it? No, don't get it.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment? Oh, good.
You can later.
Yeah, okay.
You have to be a damn good shot, though, I consider.
With flaming sword and wings
Colours are... Yeah, the colours are brilliant.
It's wonderfully vibrant, an incredibly pretty game.
The lighting's really... The lighting effects. I mean, this is yet again... This is just proving that they're getting every inch out of these consoles. I mean, this is we're playing on the PS3 at the moment.
And
You can... Wow, that is impressive.
it is Columbia.
What a way to introduce a city.
Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, look at that. This is cutscene territory.
Yeah.
Now you see the fireworks going off there. I think, from memory, they're celebrating Columbia Day. I think it's the founding of this majestic city. Let's move forward and see what we can find.
The city park only docks here between 9 a.m. and 11. It's got a waterfall and everything.
A few different character models here.
Yep.
There is something.
Terrible.
Let's have a look here. Sort of over here. If you dwell for too long on some of the NPCs, again, their dialogue run is finished, but they'll continue this same movement set for a while. And again, for a city as big as Columbia is, you sort of forgive it, but there are some odd quirks every now and then. With
that's obviously just a limitation of the graphics engine, I guess, to randomise those and obviously keep all that in. Morning.
Afternoon. Okay, now I believe.
So that's probably right in front of you. I think you probably found it.
So.
That statue. Light does not matter to a Liberty Scout. There's no room for preference, only duty.
Anything?
Is that
Okay,
some sort of transport?
The sky rails they are now. Soon we'll be whizzing around those.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Which is a really interesting mechanic. It can be a little confusing at first. Let's pop up here to see what we can buy. So basically, here are your audio logs again from past Bioshocks. These just give a good bit of back history on the town, the circumstances, the times that you've been thrust into.
Lighter than air. I asked her, why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man. She told me the most remarkable thing. You're right, prophet. But if grace is within us, you, how can anyone else not see it?
Okay, let's head out and see what we can find in this vast city of ours.
Saltonstall's alright, I tell you. Says he's for faith, family, and father.
Fair. That's enough of that kind of talk.
Gorgeous effects going on,
Yeah. As I was saying before, they're getting every inch out of the console. As I was saying, this is on all the platforms, and if it's on PS3 or Xbox, then there's 6 or 7 year old technology. So
yeah, no, I'm playing in. Well, I should say at the moment we're playing on PS3.
PS3, yeah.
I haven't seen it on the PC, but from what I'm told, it is just
it's probably
breathtaking.
Probably the best one to play, the best platform one. Yeah. I've not played any of the Bioshock games at all, but I believe you have, Tony.
Yeah, I've played through the original Bioshock and played a smattering of 2, and they're fantastic games. Again, very immersive. The thing I love about the Bioshock games are the worlds that they create.
Yeah, and this is classic, and this is just gorgeous to look at.
This is just amazing. It's big, it's bold, it's and it's not safe. I mean, obviously the first 2 Bioshocks,
they were set underwater, weren't they?
Set underwater, so
they're completely different.
They've gone as far away from that as they possibly could.
Yes. Just amazing, the sort of the...
We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
No matter where you go, you can't escape.
Okay, so that thing's telling you there's something there picking it. Okay, so he's got another audio log. Okay.
See? Okay, again. Half of the fun is actually immersing yourself in this world. For the purposes of this, I'm zooming through most of this, but it's just some amazing scenery here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, audio-wise, similar to the first 2 Bioshocks, the audio creates the world just as much as the visuals.
Yep.
Oh, don't turn into some finkton radical on me, John.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
Thank you, young man.
Thank you, chap.
Stop. Do not alert Stock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not 77. Stop.
I think you picked number 77.
Okay, we're off to Monument Island, and the convenient arrow says it's this way.
My good day to you, sir.
Hello.
Another friendly soul?
Just the world they've created with all the NPCs having characters, all the sort of the art and the posters around the place. They've spent a lot of time just setting up the environment, and
that's right.
It's probably going to have no impact on the game at all, but it just sets the world up perfectly, and that really does encourage the player to, like what we're doing now, is just explore the world and not really progress the story much at all, really.
That's exactly right. Now, this is how you learn to use some of your powers.
Okay, so it's sort of in a tutorial mode here in a way.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the...
Hit the woman or child, hit the devil here, don't okay. Right. Use the lift to use the...
Okay, here we go. Where's that devil? There he is. I cast thee out. Okay, where's the devil? Get out of there. Oh, I can see you.
So that particular skill, Vigor, is that one of the main...
Yeah,
said, I'm not played any of the Bioshock games, so I don't know any of the sort of mechanics of it. So
there's a huge variety of... no, I didn't actually do this when I played through. Yeah, there's a huge variety of vigors.
Yep.
And they're both
Okay.
they're
So vigor
basically
is a
like
sort of a
magic.
generic term for it. Okay. So you can have sort of modifiers on that vigor to
Absolutely.
give you
Sort
more...
of traditionally, your vigors are on your left, your weaponry is on your right.
Okay. Yep.
So getting that balance right is part of the fun of the Bioshock universe. Yeah. Okay, let's take that left turn at Albuquerque. Here we go.
Okay, so we've got a... Okay. Ooh, bit lowered. Nice. Fairly realistic weapon for a Saito game.
It's surprisingly meaty.
Yes. We've got a winner. First place.
Yes.
Nicely done.
Okay, some more Silver Eagles. They'll come in handy later. Now, let's see.
Let's see if we can find the other character that's the main character in the game, Elizabeth. Where is she?
Yeah, now she's a little way in.
Okay, so we don't...
Oh, no, actually, we should show you. Where are we? No, we don't want that. We want a vending machine where we can...
Have you sampled any vigors here today?
Anywhere, somewhere here. Somewhere here there is a vending machine. There we go. Oh, yes.
Okay, so this is where... Okay, this is where you can change your currency into... You can spend your currency on something. That's a bit expensive.
That's actually a whole new power. So
okay, so that's a modifier to your vigor you were talking before.
That's
okay.
right, yeah. So that's understandable for that
Yep,
one. There are lesser vending machines where there's another training bit. We don't need to look at that.
Yep.
It's so there's a wonderful steampunk sort of feel to it.
Absolutely,
Again, some great design. This poor guy's obviously been
modified slightly.
Modified and mistreated, yes.
Come on down and see the amazing handyman. Ingenuity could create such an amazing marvel.
Lovely work there.
Yeah.
What do we have over here? Ah, for example.
Have you ever lost a penny?
Okay, so basically we've picked up a new vigor here, which is possession. Now that can work on vending machines, which will give you a bonus, or also some individuals as well.
Okay.
So they will fight for you for a short time. When they come to their senses, some of them have such deep regret that they kill themselves.
Oh, okay. So there are side effects.
There are side effects. And a nice little animation to describe what happens. Salts are basically like mana.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
That's what you've built up your vigor meter, so to speak.
Now we can try using our possession here. So let's.
Okay, so you've used vigor and you.
I'll grab that while we
pick up her. So you use vigor on that machine to get through there and to buy a ticket to get
That's
through.
right.
Okay.
That's
yep.
right.
Okay.
Some machines you will just get better options.
Yep.
Some machines will spew coins forth. You'll be able to grab those.
Yep.
Good coin. Okay, let's see. Tails we call.
Told you. I never find that as satisfying as I'd imagined.
Next time.
I suppose there is.
Some lovely voice acting throughout as well. Let's see. Are we going the right way? Yes. Here we go. So we can buy
so
variety of health kits. So that's your basic sort of
and
health.
then one-use items that you
That's right.
restore that percentage back of whatever it is. Yep.
That's exactly right.
Yep. Okay.
Let's direction and get started.
Yes, just amazing vistas when they've created the world.
Okay, let's.
This little beauty? The whole division got it.
You start to see. So there's some foreshadowing. Yeah, just around the corner you will start to see that maybe things aren't quite as rosy as we're led to believe.
Okay, how's he going green?
We'll get up to here. And we'll leave it at that for the tease. Here's the bit I'm talking about. So you're faced with a choice very soon.
Mister!
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Sorry, no sale.
Silly. There's never a charge for the raffle. You've been sleeping under a rock? 77. That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me the bow!
Is that not
Happiest young white girl in all of Columbia?
all right then?
Winner is number 77!
What do you know?
Couldn't see that coming a mile away.
So, the ugly face of racism
Yeah.
rears its
wow,
head.
okay.
These days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't hold back, does it? Wow.
It
okay.
really doesn't. So we have a choice now and a timer.
Okay.
Throw it at the couple who are frowned upon.
Yep.
And let's put this where it belongs.
Now, which man? Don't you know that makes you the backstabbing snap in the grass, false shepherd? We ain't letting no false shepherd flock. Show 'em what we got, boys!
Oh! Oh! That's a little nasty.
It's a lot more bloodthirsty than I was expecting.
Well, you've added some red to the grass, that's nice. So you've just got a standard melee weapon on it, okay. Oh, good old search. Oops, you've been attacked.
Oh, we're right.
Oh, he's got no head now. Okay. Okay, so here, nothing.
So yeah, things have taken a turn for the worse.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm being shot at now.
Yes. He's now picked up his gun.
Now we have a pistol. Some health back. Yeah, I'm just going to try and find an enemy to show you the. Why not? There we go. I've possessed him.
Okay,
he will now assist me. Hopefully he'll come this way. That's it. Over here, son. Okay, no, he's come to his senses and
killed himself. Okay.
Now I'm quite down on salts. Luckily,
that's some convenient placement.
Now, you can also possess
mechanical objects,
turrets,
okay.
like so.
So how does the shooting mechanic? Does it seem fairly responsive? Is it?
It's not too bad. It took me a little while because I'm quite used to sort of aiming with the left sort of trigger.
Yep.
And shooting with the right.
Yep. Yep.
So here you're actually using magic with the left, shooting with the right. So it did take me a little while to get used to it, to tell you the truth. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's quite good. It's really rewarding once you adapt accordingly. Last. Getting close to the kill.
Is there any sort of cover mechanic at all, or is just usually hiding behind the walls enough to count as mechanic?
Pretty much, yeah. Hiding behind the walls is...
so strafing in and out of cover, but it's...
Now what I really need here is some vigour to get up there and to...
get the control of that turret.
Yeah. And that's probably an appropriate place to... So yeah, very, very quick sort of run through, but as you can see, gorgeous looking game.
Yeah, absolutely, yep.
Some very rewarding gameplay and some brave decisions in taking on the, racism and prejudice in this idyllic land, a land inspired by America's founding fathers, and they've raised them to, deities, really.
Yeah.
But there's still that horrible underbelly.
Yep.
So yeah, I've only played probably 2 hours or so myself.
Yep.
And again, normally I play through a lot slower. It's the type of place like the original Bioshocks that rewards exploration and immersion into the world, listening to the audio recordings, finding the books, finding.
So it's got a slight open world type of not not true open world. Where you've got
it's not a true RPG, but it sort of has enough you know, elements of world building and giving you some choices throughout the game. It's a very rewarding experience in that way. Yeah. So yeah, that's my game of choice.
So based on a couple of hours you've played so far, recommendation?
Look, I'd buy it definitely. Yeah, it's a good solid shooter.
Yep.
And the world alone is enough
the world
to
is
get me coming back.
just stunning just to be in is enough of a hook for me to get into it, I think.
Yeah. But again, I haven't seen it on PC, so if you have got a decent rig, probably check out some other reviews and see which format is good for you. From what I've read, the PC is just gorgeous.
Yep.
Not to say the consoles aren't.
Not that that's ugly, what we've just seen. So.
But as I say, we're getting to the end of this console cycle, so they are squeezing every last bit that they possibly can out of the Xbox and the PS3. Yeah. So yeah, look, it's a recommended buy from me.
Yep.
It's a wonderful game, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it tonight. Well, that's it. We'll be back soon with another AlphaNerd Plays. Until then, I'm Tony.
I'm Graham.
And we'll see you soon.
Catch you guys.